Hey, my name's Liam, and welcome to APICO. This is a little game that just came out about 9 days ago on the 20th of May, and it's about saving the bees. I really like the design, I love the way it looks, I think it's pretty cute, and this is also going to be a blind playthrough. So I've only seen screenshots on Steam and some thumbnails on YouTube, but I've never actually watched some gameplay, and I've never played it either. So we're going into it completely blind, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, this is something that some of you uh, want to pick up yourselves, or maybe you just enjoy watching. Either way, uh, let's get right to it. We've got some character customization here, which is pretty cute. We'll have a look at some of the hairstyles, and honestly, just gonna go with the simple one, standard one, and I've got kind of dark blonde hair, so I'll go with the brown. And my name is Liam. Alright, so nice and straight to the point. I like that, you know. Skin color as well. What? Okay. Didn't realize there was actually more. Overalls? I can change my clothes too. I'll go with blue. Undershirt. Maybe I'll go like that. Nah, we'll go with the dark because that looks quite nice. Hair color, skin color, overalls, undershirt. Okay, nice. So there's actually quite a bit of customization. I didn't realize that. All right, let's set sail. So yeah, again, this is a blind playthrough. Don't actually know about how the game works, but yeah, we'll learn together. I think that should be fun. Okay. Dear Liam, it was so lovely to get your letter last week. I think it's wonderful that you're taking an interest in beekeeping again. Both me and Gramps had always hoped you'd want to carry on the keeper family tradition, and there isn't anything more enjoyable than being out here with the bees. Plus, I'll say it'll be a well-earned break from that busy city job of yours. I've posted you a ticket for the next boat that comes in. The skipper will be overjoyed to see you again after all these years. Have a safe journey, and I'll see you soon. Love, Nana. Reminds me quite a lot of Stardew Valley, you know, and the whole grandpa living near the farm thing. So that's kind of neat. Ho ho, we made it, Liam. And just as you were getting your slee legs. Ho ho, here we are, Port Pico, and what a lovely day it is. It was jolly good to have you aboard again, matey. Takes me back. Do you still remember your way around the place? Ho ho, no problem. Here, have my map. I know this place like the back of my boat. Anyway, you best go see the old girl. She's just at the end of the pier and down to the left. She's been a buzzing ever since you let her. If you need anything, just holler. I've got a few trinkets you might find useful. Now off you go. Luck of the Hive Mother be with you, and remember, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Ho ho! Oh, Liam, it's so wonderful to see you. Let me get a good look at you. Have you been eating properly? Who's been feeding you? Have you had breakfast? Shall I put the kettle on? How was the boat over? Did you feel sick or... Sorry, there's me getting carried away again. It's just so good to see you again. I'm so excited when I got your letter. When you said you wanted to get into beekeeping, I was so pleased. It's been a while since we've had a keeper in the family. Your father had ever cared for it much. I was looking through Grandpa's old things and found the guidebook he was writing. There seems to be a lot missing, so maybe you can fill in the rest. It would mean a lot to both of us. You can view the guide at any time with the left mouse, well, with the one key. If you ever get stuck, just have a look through, and I'm sure some of Grandpa's wisdom will guide the way. Well, anyway, look at me. I'll talk the ear for B. Better let you get settled. You probably want to go and explore the island. You need anything? I'll be at my house. Be safe. Okay. Well, I have a feeling that there are a lot more bee-related puns waiting for us. Hold left for info. That's a dresser. Okay, so there's some character customization. Cells for... What's this? Okay, so it's bookshelf. So stats, alright. Can move these menus around, which is quite nice. Can sleep, alright. So nice. Okay, do I have to hold shift for info? Wow. Alright, so can react with a lot of things. Sawdust. That goes straight into the inventory. Some new recipes awarded. Wow, alright, so I guess this is the guidebook. Okay, there is a lot going on in here. Welcome to APICO, a game about discovering and breeding bees. This book will serve as your guide throughout the game. If you get stuck, lost, stung by bees, this book is here to help. You can open and close this book at any time by pressing the 1 key or clicking the icon in the bottom middle toolbar. As you progress, you'll unlock new chapters, each with their own challenges and rewards. As this is your first chapter, have a freebie. Keep her safe, and her name is Beatrice. Okay, so that must be her. She's a common bee. I'll take that. Getting around, alright. This looks like some instructions. We've kind of figured that out a bit. We can interact with anything around us with the mouse. You can reach quite far with those cute little arms, punch some trees, pick some flowers, scare some birds, and just go hog wild. Let's go aggro some forest spirits. Take this axe. Wooden axe. Durability. So things have durability, alright. When you use left click on something, you will use whatever item is in your equipped hotbar slot or held with the mouse button. Select that fancy axe we just gave you using the hotbar keys or pick it up. Now we can do some damage. Try not to think about the fact that it's made of wood. I said don't think about it. Go on and left click on some trees with the axe. You can hold down mouse button 2, collect logs, and then come back here for a reward. Alright, so we need 10 logs and we get a little workbench out of that. Sounds good to me. Alright. And then, what is this? Waterproofing. I'll take that as well. And then there's this one. This has got some books in it. The Bee Economist. Okay. How big's the inventory? Pretty sizable. Grandpa's Guide. Skipper's Map. Alright. There's quite a lot going on, actually. Let's have a look around. Beekeeper's Delight. Some flowers. Okay. Well, yeah, let's start by cutting some trees down. I don't know if I want to cut the trees down right in the middle of town. So I will head out this way a little bit. And we'll give it a go over here, I guess. Oh, wow, that's really fast. Okay. So, gathering resources, we need 3. Not 3, we need 10. Punching it with the book, I see. So you can actually destroy things without your axe. And then how much wood have we got right now? 8. Sure, there'll be a little notification. There we go. Okay, so a little workbench. Resource management. As you start the deforestation of this poor, helpless world, you'll notice you're picking up a lot of different things. You can pick up an item in a slot and move it to any other slot. Right click will pick up half, and middle clicking on an item will collect as many of that item as you have in that menu. Okay, so we got ourselves a little storage crate. Time to get crafting. Grab that workbench and plunk it down somewhere. Once you placed, you can click on the workbench with left mouse to view the workbench. Go and open the workbench and you'll see a recipe for a saw bench. Alright, get some logs and craft one and come back. The workbench takes into account all items in any open menus, so you don't need to be carrying the items to be able to craft with them. That's kind of overpowered, isn't it? Maybe not. I suppose it would be kind of irritating to carry everything around. So, put some stuff in a storage menu. Alright. So, let's go with this. Plunk that down there. Let's move things around a little bit. Alright. Okay, so do I have to put it inside of the building, or how do I place this? Right click? Alright. Cool. Saw bench. Used to process logs into planks and planks into sticks. And I have all the wood I need. That goes right there. All right. So we're going to claim our extra logs. That's all for the introduction, but don't worry. All right. So we get ourselves another little axe. All right, cool. Now that we have a saw bench, we can start cutting up logs into other materials. Place a log in the left input slot, and then you'll see a little circle handle appear. Click and drag the handle with left and right to cut your logs into wooden planks. You can also cut wooden planks into wooden sticks, which are used for crafting tools and throwing at birds trying to steal your stuff. Okay, interesting. Eventually you'll be able to upgrade your tools and won't have to chop wood by hand unless that's your sort of thing. No judgment here. Alright, we need sticks and wood planks. Let's get wood planks. Alright, we can't claim it, right? Alright. There's quite a few things. Can make a workbench, rain tank, barrel, all sorts. Alright, we'll come back for those other things. Let's just go with this. Get some more logs, cut more planks. Alright. Yep, deforestation. Alright, so some tools here. Wooden canister. Alright, let's actually plonk our little saw bench. What's it called? Saw bench, yeah. Plonk that down. And then we will take our logs. Put the log in. Okay, wow. So it looks like we get some sawdust out of that. Alright. Sawdust bricks. Wow, there's a lot of crafting materials in this. Alright, let's make some sticks. We need 10 sticks. So just go like this, alright. Yeah, I read that there would be some mini games in this for your crafting. Alright, Carpentry 101 complete. Got some basic tools. To collect certain resources, you need the right tools for the job. You can't just go around punching trees. Axes let you collect logs from trees, pickaxes let you mine, spades let you dig, hammers let you pick up placed crafting items behind tiles. Oh, so I need to actually use a hammer to get rid of the stuff that I've placed. Interesting. Alright, make yourself one of each. I'll give you a bunch of rocks. Alright, I actually would not mind some rocks. I'm sure we can make some pretty nice stuff out of that. Alright, so we need a shovel. We need 10 sticks and 5 planks for that. And then 10 sticks and 10 planks for a hammer. So I think I'm actually going to craft the hammer first. And that way we have the ability to move our stuff around. Oh, I didn't mean to actually move that tile. Interesting. So I could actually move tiles around as well. Cool. Alright, there's actually a lot of customization in this game, which is pretty cute. Alright, let's see here. I don't want to keep building in front of this lady's door, so I guess I'll build in the house over here. And then we'll go with this. Plonk this down. There we go. What's that, a workbench? We already have one of those. Some storage, alright. So yeah, let's go with more of this. We need 10 more sticks. Went a little overboard, but that's alright. Take that out. Alright. Keeps all your items in there, which is great. Alright. Then we want one of these, right? Yeah. Great. Got ourselves some basic tools. You know, you don't have to just live in the wilderness with all your junk all over the place, right? I think it's time you start building your own place. Place tiles and walls will automatically snap to the grid, and you can hold them down to place multiple at once. If you make a mistake, you can use a hammer to pick it up. Alright, so we need to build 16 walls and 16 flooring. Where do we build that? That's a predictor. These are building materials, I'm betting. So wood flooring, wood panel flooring, and wood walls. So planks for each. They each make 4, so there we go. Easy peasy. Alright, let's get ourselves a stone hammer. So you've built yourself a cute little house, or decided to embrace that hashtag forest hermit life. No judgment here. Now, wouldn't it just be sweet as honey if you could paint that little house or color code your storage? Well, good news, you can craft dyes using flowers and glue, and use a paintbrush to paint any tile, wall, or object any color you like. If you decide you want a change of scenery, you can craft a scraper to remove it. Okay, sounds good. Lots of customization. It's interesting that they introduce you with that straight up. Alright, so we need to make a brush. We'll get some red dye. Alright. Let's see here. Let's just pop that guy over there. Put this guy in the corner. Inventory's filling up a little bit, but that's alright. We'll sort it out in a minute. Now, where do I build a brush? There we go. Need more sticks. Okay, so we can actually move our menus around so we can have them open at the same time. Pop that in there. Should have gone way overboard with the sticks. Okay, craft that. Now we get some red dye. Very interesting. Okay, it's really quite a lot of stuff going on. Tapping trees, there's all sorts of stuff. Right, let's start with finding bees. Okay, let's get to why you're really here, bees. To get started on your beekeeping journey, you'll need to find yourself some bees out in the wild. Different species of bees can be found in different areas. Try having a look around for bees flying around. Eventually, they'll head back to their hive. To start, you'll need a plain old common bee, a bee from the forest, and a bee from the shores. Once you find a hive, you can open it with the mouse button to have a look inside. Take any of the bees with you. You can pick up a hive with a hammer gently. Okay, so let's go for it. Alright, let's go and look around for some bees. What's this? Honeycomb. Verge bee. Purebred. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to wait on that. That's a little hive right there, though. There's one here as well. Some honeycomb. And some common bees. Alright, sounds good. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves another little special bee. We're looking for a forest bee. Oh damn, what did I just do? Okay, this is a forest bee. Nice. We are looking for one other bee. What was it again? A verge bee. Okay, there was one right there. Alright. Alright, so we get ourselves a little beehive for that. Have you taken the time to stop and smell the flowers? Your bees certainly will. You can pick up flowers with the left mouse button and place them near your hives for your bees to visit. The flowers visited by bees will slowly spread and grow. Later on, when you have an extractor, you'll be able to get flower seeds from your hives based on the flowers they visited. You'll even be able to discover new hybrid flowers that can have direct effects on nearby bees, such as increasing their productivity or allowing them to stay up at night. So we're going to need 5 beekeeper's delights, some swarm wort, and honey rose, and that gives us Abby's folio, which I'm guessing is some kind of information guide for bees. So keeper's delight. Nice, we got some new recipes from that. Let's get one more of those. Then we're going to go with the honey rose, I do believe. Let's just make sure. Yep, honey rose and swarmwort. It's 5 of those. Alright, so swarmwort is a water flower, it seems. Can I not get through here? Alright. Lily pads as well. That's kind of cute. Can I swim? I can't swim. Alright, but I can wade through the shallow water. It's key information right there. Alright. Ooh, what's over here? Lots of beehives. Some lanterns. Waterproofing. Alright, I'll just take that. Yeah, sounds good. What is nice, actually, I've just noticed this, is whatever you've put in that first slot, this one here, is the preview slot. It actually shows up outside the item when you mouse over it. So you can actually kind of label your chests and your crates. Right, here's the last one. There we go. Right. So we've got ourselves Abby's folio. Alright, what are you? Chapters. Alright, so this is the overview. Cross-pollination. Cross-breeding flowers is easy. Your bees will do all the hard work for you. When a bee visits a flower, it collects some pollen seeds, and all sorts of other flower goop and takes it back to the hive. When using frames in your apiaries, this goop collects in the frames and gets all mixed together. Based on the flower your bees visit, you'll get different seeds when you extract your frames. If you're lucky, the different seeds can mix, giving you new species of hybrid seeds. Okay, so that's just some information right there. So honey rose plus swarmwort will give me bee's knees, and honey rose plus beekeeper's delight gives me golden rod. Okay, so these are just sort of like, it's like an information hub, kind of. Alright, I like that. Alright. What else have we got going on? Beekeeping 101. Now we have some bees and a beehive, we can start breeding bees. To breed them, place 2 bees in the left-hand input slots of a hive to create a queen bee. Okay. The queen will then get to work and start producing honeycomb. At the end of her lifespan, she'll produce cute little offspring. All bees produced in natural beehives will be direct clones of the queen. Time to make an army of Beatrices. So I need 10 common bees. Alright. Well, let's get customizing, I guess. Let's cut a couple trees down and build ourselves a little house, a little house. I do like the way that cutting trees down feels, even though that sounds really terrible. It's not the way I mean it. Okay. I do like this little spot right here. I think it's a cute little area. We need a stronger pickaxe to break those, alright. That's alright. My other axe has replaced my broken one, so that's kind of neat. You just need it in your inventory, and it'll swap over, and that's pretty useful. Okay. Almost there. And we can start building. I think it's getting dark. I don't know. Day 1, dusk, yeah. 7:23 at the moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and get my little workbench. Alright, so I've just been doing a little bit of moving around. And it is time to start constructing a few things. Let's actually close that one, and let's build a couple more walls and some floors. And go with, let's say, let's go with like 40 of those, and maybe, yeah, 20 or so of those. Alright. Go with this, go with that, and we'll start laying it out. Can't place things on top of this tile. Alright, so I guess we gotta chop all these down. Alright. There we go. Let's Build right down to the edge of that. There we go. Gonna need a few more walls. Not walls, floors. See if that's enough. Oh, need one more. Alright, I do like that you can place things even though there is stuff on top of it. Well, at least your items and such. Alright, got ourselves a little porch as well. I like that. Can we build a door? Fences. Are there no doors? I'm pretty sure other people have doors. Oh, they don't. They just have special tiles where the doors are. Okay, so it doesn't look like you need doors in this game. It's fine by me. Okay, so got ourselves a little house. I wonder how we can make some torches. But I think for now, actually, I'm going to put ourselves a little beehive outside and let's see what we can make in terms of special bees. I'm gonna go maybe right there. And then, let's see, put these two in. And just see what happens, really. Verge bee and a common bee. That makes us a verge queen. Blessed bee. Purebred. Okay, so she is more verge bee than anything else. She's busy producing, I guess, what is she making? Hive production, so let's see if we can put some flowers nearby. Give her a little help. And let's go with these 2 flowers. I'm going to place this one in water, so place a couple of these around the place. And then this one, I'll plant a few around here. She's actually got quite a few bees floating around. Alright, so those all look like they're in range. Yeah, okay. And we'll just wait and see what she does. You can actually see the bees actually float into all the little flowers. It's pretty cute. Little hearts show up. Alright. So they live for what? 4 minutes? Almost said 3 minutes. Okay. Mine a couple of these stones. Alright, things are going pretty good. Got our first beehives. Okay, I actually have to mouse over the leaf area to cut these down. Alright, how do I get more bees? Okay, she's... Alright, this queen is about to finish her lifespan, so I want to see what happens when that happens. Alright, so out of that, I got 1 verge bee. Alright, so put that in there. And let's see, so she's got all these traits. I don't even know what those traits are. LPTC, I don't know. Alright, then I guess we'll look for a couple of, let's look for some common bees. Let's see if we can't, you know, steer them into this new sort of like common verge bee hybrid. Are there any bees nearby? There are. Alright, let's yoink this. Nice. There's a notice board over there as well. Okay. Seems very similar in the vein to Stardew Valley in that you actually have to, well, kind of do what you want, really. There's very little guidance. I mean, there's a whole book, obviously, but it doesn't seem like they're actually forcing you to do anything. Common bee. Alright, so we'll go like this, put that in there. and then see what happens. So she's looking kind of different. I don't know. Alright, well, it looks like they do actually give you newbies when they faint, I guess, when they die. Alright. Let's make ourselves a little crate. And there we can put our bee stuff. Alright. Okay, I don't actually know what honeycomb is used for, so we'll see what we can do with that. Seems like it's mostly used for selling. Okay. So we actually needed common bees. Right. That's what I was trying to do before. Alright. So then we'll go like so. Take this bee and a forest bee. We'll pop this bee in there and that bee in there. And let's see what we get out of it. Just a standard regular bee. Alright. Let's see what we get out of this queen. Alright. It's really weird. I do love the way that the flowers have started to spread though. That's pretty great. Put a couple more of these down. And just really let them go wild. Alright, now let's go exploring a little bit. We can even talk to that lady in town. And see what she's all about. Seems kind of blacksmithy. You know, it's the female version of Clint. Let's see. How do I talk to you? Oh hey Liam, how are you today? Waterproof is super handy. You can use it to make yourself all sorts of containers to store the resin you get from tree taps. You can even make an infuser to start treating your wood with resin. Alright, cool. So I can buy stuff here. Squeezer. It's more of a shop, really. Repair. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, let's go in here. Wow, these trees really do get in the way. Barnaby. What's buzzin', cousin? Absolutely swell to meet a fellow scholar. And who are you? Oh, it's you again. What do you want now? What are all these? What are all these? There's only one hive of there's only one hive of uncommon bees on this island. I know it. I know, I hit it. Aha. So he gives you hints, I guess, on things. Okay, there's some common bees in here. Alright, what is this? Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff. Extractor? Jeez. Did they, like, want you to be stressed out? Be stressed out? Get it? Alright. Ooh, what's up? What's over here? It looks like a bee house. Surrounded by a hedge or some kind. Someone knows how to do their hedges. Looks really neat. Oh, can I squeeze through? Can always just cut these trees down, I guess. What are you? Wow. Discover 3 species to unlock this gate. Uncommon, verdant, vibrant. Forest idol. Okay, I'm gonna just leave that there. That seems like story stuff that I'm not ready for just yet. Okay, wow. It's quite the island, isn't it? Do you actually... Okay, so you have to open your map, it seems, in a certain area to open... I don't know. Get a couple more bees out of this. I need to look for just some common beehives. Need quite a few of those, really, to get all those bees we're after. Okay, over here. Ooh, our bees are ready. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Let's go with one of those. And one of these. Is this the special one? Blessed bee. I don't know what that means, right? So anyways, let's go with that. Okay, is it still a blessed bee? It is. Okay. Right. So how are we actually doing in terms of this quest? We have 4 now. Okay. Guess I'm having a red house. Looks kind of alright, I guess. What are these birds about? Some more bees. Getting stuck on stuff. Ooh, common bees. Yes, please. Yes, bees. Yep, I did just say that. Wow, there's a lot of bees in my inventory right now. I'm gonna have to come back for those. Suppose I could always just dump a couple things in here. Really, just take those bees now. And then just take the hive. Okay. So, we got ourselves a little something something over here. Pimp my hive. Now, honeycomb is delicious and crunchy. Stop eating it all. But there's far more useful things your bees could be producing. For that, you'll need to create your first proper apiary out of wood and some of that honeycomb you've been making. Once you have one, you'll be able to use hive frames for gathering produce for your bees. Plus, with an apiary, you will not only be able to get different and more valuable produce, but you'll also be able to start crossbreeding different bee species and start discovering new ones. Right. Okay, so let's make ourselves a little apiary. I understand now why I wasn't getting the stuff from it. It was because I didn't have the right things, did I? Alright, let's go. Make ourselves a little apiary. Right, where's that? I guess it would be here, basic apiary. And we have more than enough stuff except for the wood planks, I guess. Craft one of those. And we'll pop it down over here, I guess. So, we can start breeding now. And I want to go with that. Let's see what happens. Okay. If I was confused about things before, I'm definitely confused now. And then, how do I make one of these things? Wooden frames, wood planks. And that other stuff, honeycomb. Let's make 2. And then we'll just put them in there. Alright, pimp my hive, yes. Claim this Belia's Almanac. Right, wow, there's a lot of stuff up here. Goodness gravy. Betting at this point, every crate you own is brimming with bees. Wow, good for storing your items. They're not the most efficient way to store bees. Bee boxes can be used to store an unlimited amount of a single species, neatly stored based on their traits. Ooh, traits. To withdraw a bee, just select its storage icon and you'll be able to take out any queens, bees, or blessed bees of that type. Right. Okay, that's actually really, really nice. Because it's been kind of irritating to have so many bees. Right. You'll have an apiary. Now you have an apiary, you'll be able to start crossbreeding. When you create a queen in an apiary, it will inherit a selection of traits from both bees and can become a hybrid. Craft a predictor to help predict offspring traits. Wow, there's genetics in this as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start with the bee box thing, and then we can have a look at these. Discovering species. Oh my goodness, there's a lot going on here. All right. So bee box. We need a crate and an apiary. Okay. So let's go with this. Craft a whole bunch of these basic logs, planks. Right. Then we can actually just, that's right, we yoink this. And we need some honeycomb. Okay, well, let's do that thing where we collect. Or do we have not space? Alright, we don't have space. Do I need these books on me? I'll be real, I don't like the idea of just having them on me all the time. Perfect. Seems good. Alright, what's happening here? Okay, let's do this thing. Make one of those. And large crate. We need sticks for that. Okay. Put ourselves a crate, and now make ourselves one of these. Cool. Got ourselves a little bee box. Let's finally get to placing this thing down. And let's store one of these guys. Oh, I see. Alright. So, all our little bees are working hard, I guess. But it's nighttime, so that's why they're not doing anything. Filled wooden frame. Okay. Got some more honeycomb. Uncapping frames. Instead of making honeycomb, bees in an apiary will slowly fill up any frame you've put inside instead. When filled, you'll need to uncap the frame before you can extract any of the goodies inside. Craft an uncapping bench and open it. Place a filled frame on any of the left side input slots and you'll see another handle appear. Okay. Uncapping station. Alright. But it does look like that's all the time we've got for today. I hope you enjoyed this. It's really cute and it seems super, super in-depth. Honestly, I'm slowly just being dragged along by this game. It's, yeah, I think it's going to be quite a little endeavor to play through this. But that's very exciting. Oh, what's that guy? All right, you know what? Let's go check this guy out before we close things up. I just want to speak to this little dude. Hello? Merchant. What are you buying? He sells stuff. Okay, cool. He sells discs, kind of like a Minecraft reference there. Okay. He's a little merchant. That's cute. All right. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This game is super calming, relaxing, and just overall really enjoyable. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, please do leave a like and a comment. and let me know what you think. I'm going to be doing more of this for sure, because it seems like there's a lot to get into. I mean, there are 4 books to work through, and there are just a lot of different bees in general. So yeah. Also, if there's any, like, if this little thing is any indication, there are going to be just tons of different kinds of bees. So yeah, it seems like you get into genetics with this. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed playing it, and I'll see you all next time.